One of the newest Texas commits, Kohen Brown out of Waxahachie, 2026 wide receiver. First and foremost, Kohen, congratulations on your commitment to the University of Texas.
Thank
We're
you.
all excited. This is Rod Babers, Jeff Howe. We're excited to
Yes,
watch it.
sir.
And let me get your thoughts. Why Texas? Why did you commit to Texas?
Well, first of all, I just like the vision they have. When I came and they showed me the plan they have for me, I loved it. Like they know what they want to use. They know what they want to use me for. They know how they want to use me. They had it all together, just showing me how to use it. They like Coach Stark compared me to Matthew Golden. If you look at my measurables, I'm the same size as him as he went to the draft, and he said like our character and all that is kind of the same. So yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it makes total sense. About 6 foot, 190 pounds. I know you just ran a 10.69
Yes, sir.
in the spring as well. So you got the speed.
Yes, sir.
And Cohen, I know I've covered you for a few years. I got to see you last spring. I've got to see you about a month ago. And let me tell you, the development that you've gone on since then has been remarkable. I've been told that you're a guy at Waxahachie that they have to kick out of the gym at times.
Yes, sir.
Can you talk a little bit about your work ethic? What kind of fuels you to improve day to day?
Well, I would say like, especially like coming up as a freshman, and you see all these people doing all these big things, and you want that, especially from a kid, you always want that, and it's only one way to get there. Nothing's gonna be handed to you. You have to work. So I just learned at a young age that like, if I want to get where I want to go, I have to work hard, and I gotta work harder than everybody else, or I'm not gonna get where I want to go. So that's just been feeling me. Like I gotta be better than him. I gotta work harder than him because he could be better than me, but if I'm working harder than him, I believe that I'm better than him. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, Colin, let me ask you, because you're one of those guys, man. I remember staying after late in high school, getting that extra work in. What's your favorite kind of drills, man? What drills you doing to get better? Because there's no doubt you've taken a huge leap. What have you focused on specifically that has translated on the field for you and had so much success with?
My speed. So like my freshman year, I wasn't the fastest guy ever. So coming into my sophomore year, I started running track. My time started to pop off, and I get in the lab with my speed trainer, Team X Extreme. He's out in Irving. I just started going crazy. I just started grinding with my speed, and that really stands out of my film. I think so.
Yeah.
Cohen, we've seen you line up a lot in the slot. I just want to get an idea of your mentality line up in the slot, because I know you can line up wherever, but when you line up across from a guy playing the nickel and knowing that, like, hey, I can get him on a two-way go. I basically, the game is in your hands. It's under your control at that point. What's the mindset like for you just going up to the line of scrimmage on a given snap like we're going to see right here, even though you're getting a handoff? But knowing kind of the power in your hands, so to say, playing in the slot.
Well, I would say my work ethic comes in that. Like, I work so hard to where when I line in front of somebody, like I'm like, he don't work harder than me. This should be a breeze. Like, he not doing what I'm doing. So that mindset, the confidence, just there, just how much you work. Yes, sir. And then this year you'll see me playing a little bit more outside too. So I won't just be slide. I'll be working in and out. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to go back to your official visit, Cohen, just real quick. I know that it was just this past weekend. It was obviously enough to secure the commitment for Texas, but talk a little bit about your official visit. You know, what kind of stood out? Were you one of the guys that was up on the mic singing karaoke during the Saturday dinner as well? What was the best part for you?
The best part, I would say interacting with the players, like, because a player, like the coaches, you know, they real, but, you know, some coaches not going to tell the truth all the time. So when you go on a visit, I would say talk to the players because they there living it. Like you're gonna be in their shoes in a year or two, right? So I'm talking to the players and getting their understanding. You can tell, like if you look somebody in the eyes, you can tell when they lying. Everybody was just super real, and they told the truth about everything. Yes, sir.
Which players did you connect with on your visit specifically?
My hosts were Dalen McCutcheon from Lovejoy and Khalid Lockett from Saxe.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Lovejoy grad here, but I made to put on my Waxahachie green for you, Cohen.
Thank you. Yes, sir. You see, I got my burnt orange on though.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
I like that one. One more for me, and then Jeff, go ahead, fill it up. But for me, I know it felt like Texas was a little bit late getting into your recruitment. You know, they offered in May. They got you on campus for the official. When did you really start to hear from Coach Jackson? And when did you know, okay, Texas is a school that if they offer, if they pursue, if they recruit me, I could see myself ending up there?
Yes, sir. So I could say Texas, like growing up, living in Texas, who wouldn't be a Texas fan? Like, it's always one of my dream schools. And me and Coach Jack started communicating. I went to the UTS game in August. No, not August. But during the football season, I went to a game. We've been communicating since then. They just never pulled the trigger. And You know, I'm just gonna keep working. I'm not gonna get personal. I'm just gonna keep getting better to see what I can do to get this offer. So when it finally came, I was just super excited. Like it came, I wasn't gonna be like, what's the word? Like petty, act like a little kid. You
Yeah.
know, like it came. It's on God's timing. It don't matter when it came. All that matters is it just came, and I was just super happy.
Cohen, I don't know if you watch a ton of NFL, you watch a ton of college football, but are there any receivers you pat in your game after? Because just watching the tape, I mean, even how they use you, Waxahachie, there's a little bit of Deebo Samuel in there just in terms of the versatility, slot guy, can get the ball on handoffs. Anybody you pat on your game after?
Deebo Samuel is definitely one of them. I want to say Justin Jefferson. I mean, not Jamar Chase. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Who's the best player you think you went up against?
So I played defense this year too.
Okay.
So do you want to hear defense or offense?
Either one. Best ball player you face, period.
So I gotta give him his credit. DeCorian Moore at Duncanville. He at Oregon right now. Yes, sir. Probably the toughest player I ever played. Like, it's a lot of people that got that talk and you play against them. Yeah. And then you play against them, you see like they really that good. Yeah, he one of them.
You just broke the hearts of just about everybody in the chat saying DeCorian's name, but you're absolutely right. Heck of a ball player right there. Cohen, we won't keep it too much longer, but I do want to bring up this super chat from Joshy Manning. Are you up to speed with this real quick? It's 7:35, and do you know what to fill in the blank with right here?
No, sir.
Oh boy, you will learn. You will learn. Sorry to put you on the spot like this.
Yes, sir.
The chat will certainly fill it up. It's 36 right now, Rod B, and OU still sucks, don't they?
Damn right they do, and they always will. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right. He got plenty of time for it. No doubt about that.
Cole, real quick, I know you were committed to SC, and now you're committed to Texas. The draw of being able to stay in your home state and play in the SEC, how big of a deal was that for you?
A huge deal, Coach. Like, growing up, I've always wanted to play in the SEC. Like, it's been a huge dream. And when Texas moved into the SEC, like they down the street, I don't got to go too far, worry about being homesick. It was just a dream come true, and I got this offer and was able to commit.
Hey, can you tell me real quick what you like about Coach Jackson?
I like how he can develop players. Like, it's proven. Everybody on his staff can, but he knows how to develop somebody and push to the next level. And you can really connect with him. Like, he's not one of them coaches like this, like you can't connect with. He's just like he's one of them like you can get like this with.
Yeah.
Nice. So he can be like a father figure. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Come on, will you be back up at Texas in the summer at any point?
I think I'll be there next week, but I can keep in touch with you.
Absolutely. Well, looking forward to seeing you once again, Cohen. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. And one last time before you go, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank y'all.
Hey, thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Wow. That's lifetime Longhorn, Kohen Brown, and I gotta tell you, I love his attitude, man. Yeah. You can definitely tell if you're a coach why meeting that young man after watching the film will give you even more added incentive to want to close that deal. He's got a great energy and vibe about him.